So let's go to main CSS over here. I'm just gonna make this a little bit smaller. Over here, we're gonna make it again looking like a phone screen. So here we have main CSS. We go all the way to the bottom. We have end of work section, right? And we're just gonna make this one bigger. And here we're gonna create a theme, right? So this is gonna be a theme section. And here we're gonna create another theme section comment, right? So we're gonna say this is gonna be theme, end of theme section, right? End of theme section over here like this. Then over here we're gonna start placing our CSS, right? So first I would want to select the whole theme ID, right? So you can see that right away it's selecting the whole ID, default section. And I'm gonna say that this is gonna have a border over here, and this is gonna be a border top. And I'm gonna say this is gonna be a, let's say 6 pixels, right? And this is going to be solid, and we're going to be using over here this again this orange color, right? So I'm just going to copy this one over here, and we're going to bring it all the way over here and just paste it, right? And now we have this 6 pixel solid orange color. Now after that we're going to add a padding. We're going to say that padding is going to be like something like 40% all around, so it's going to be top and bottom and to the sides. And over here we're going to say that background color is going to be a white smoke, again something like this. So now we have a white smoke as a background color. Then after that we would want to work with this image, right? And the way we would do that, we're going to say theme, and we're going to say image, right? And over here within image we're going to say also that the background color is going to be pretty much the same as we picked over here, this orange one, right? So what we do over here, we're just going to copy this, paste it over here, and you can see that we have right away this nice orange background color, right? And considering the fact that we added these two classes, right? We added this image circle class, which was the bootstrap class, and we also added a thumbnail, right? So this is what is creating this thumbnail, right? Those two classes in our HTML. Now after that, once we're done with image, then we would want to style these icons, right? So over here, I'm going to write theme, and I'm going to say that these font awesome icons, right, that has a class of fa, right? And I would want their font size over here like this to be something like, I don't know, 40 pixels, something like this. So they're pretty big. Then I would say a margin, right? And I would want a margin right to be something like 10 pixels over here like this. So you can see that they have a little bit of margin. And again, we're going to go with the same color, right? And I'm going to say that the color again is going to be this this orange one, right? So we're going to be a little bit repeating, obviously, everything, right? And then the next thing and the last thing, actually, what we want to do is, you can see that we want to create over here this little bit of margin, right, in the bottom, right? So what we're going to say is this is going to be theme. And this is going to be a column class, column small 6 class, right? So we could have named our own class, or we could have targeted a medium 3. It would still work the same way, right? But over here, we're just going to say margin. And because we only want top and bottom margin, we don't want the side ones. You can see we create it over here. And here we create 0, right? So if we're targeting only the first value, this is going to be top and bottom. This is to the sides, right? Therefore, I didn't want 40 all around. I just had 40 top and bottom. And over here, we left it at 0, actually, right? So as you can see that if you're looking at our theme, right, that if we're going, right, so we have Arnie, right? And if this is going to be for the medium screen, again, you'll see that this is going to be evenly distributed to actually have 4 of them in line, right? So instead of right now for the small screen, we have 50-50, right? So we can actually go ahead and do that. So just so we can see, right? So if we actually make it bigger, right? So this is going to be our theme, right? And over here, you can see that on a small screen, they would be 50, right? But here, 50%, but here they're actually taking, let's say 25%, right? So again, if we just make it bigger, this is going to be small. And over here, if we go bigger for a medium screen, right, it's already right away showing like this. And if we go to a larger screen, right, so they're all in line like this. we're pretty much done with our team section, and we're ready to jump to the numbers section.